Children, a very good morning to all. Hope you are all fine and safe at home. Shall we move on to today's class? Yes. So before that we are going to see the tables. Okay. What table we are going to see now? 7 table. Okay. Shall we see the 7 table first? Yes. Repeat after me. 1 7 is 7. 2 sevens are 14. 3 sevens are 21. 4 sevens are 28. 5 sevens are 35. 6 sevens are 42. 7 sevens are 49. 8 sevens are 56. 9 sevens are 63. 10 sevens are 70. Shall we recall once again, children? Yes, so listen carefully and repeat after me, okay? See here, 1 7 is 7. 2 sevens are 14. 3 sevens are 21. 4 sevens are 28. 5 sevens are 35. 6 sevens are 42. 7 sevens are 49. 8 sevens are 56. 9 sevens are 63. 10 sevens are 70. Okay, children, you have to practice 7 table and write 2 times in your class of note. Okay, fine. Shall we move on to the chapter now? Yes. So last class we have revised multiplication, isn't it? Yes. So we have seen only one exercise. Now we move on to the second exercise. Okay. See, semester 1, chapter 3, multiplication. Okay. See here, exercise 3.2. Find the product of each of the following. So we have to multiply the given numbers. Okay. Product means what? Multiplication. Okay. Multiplication we will say product also. Okay. Don't get confused. So we are going to multiply these numbers in easiest form. Okay. See here. Shall we do the solution now? Yes. See here. What number is given? 89 into 30. Okay. 89 multiplied 30 is equal to, see, 89 into 30 can be split into 3 into 10. Okay. 3 tens are 30. Okay. So 3 into 10. Okay. So I have split this 30 into 3 into 10. Okay. Fine. Now we are going to group the numbers. Okay. 89 into 3. Okay. Just I have put the bracket into 10. Okay. First inside the bracket we are going to multiply. Okay. So 89 into 3. Okay. So we need 3 tables, isn't it? So 3 nines are 27. Okay. 7 2. 8 threes are 24. 24 plus 2 26. So we got here 267. So 89 into 3 is 267 into 10. Okay, already I told you how to multiply 10, 100 and 1000 and all. Okay, so here we have 10. We can directly multiply. Okay, here how many zeros there? Only 1 0. So multiply this one with the number. If you multiply any number with 1, the same number. 267 into 1 is 267. How many zeros here? Only 1 0. So add that 0 with this. So it becomes 2670. Okay. So like this you have to group the numbers and then multiply easily. Okay. Fine, children. So here we got the answer. 89 into 30 is equal to 2670. Okay. The same method we are going to do the second problem. See the second problem. 637 into 500. Okay. So here they have given 500. Okay. What we have done in the previous one, we are going to do the same here. Okay. See the solution. So what number is here? 637 into 500. Okay. This can be written as 637 into, see, 500 can be written as 5 into 100. Okay, here we have split Likewise, here we have to split 5 into 500 is equal to 500. So this can be written as 5 into 100. Okay. Now we are going to multiply only these two numbers. So before that you have to group the number. 637 into 5 into 100. Okay. Just we have grouped the numbers. Now we can multiply. Okay. 637 into 5. See, 5 sevens are 35. 5, 3, 3 5s are 15. 15 plus 3, 18. 8 and 1 carry over. 6 5s are 30. 30 plus 1, 31. So here we got 3185. Okay. So 637 into 5 is 3185 into 100. Okay. Now we can directly multiply these numbers. Okay. See here, 3185 into 1 is 3185. So if you multiply any number with 1, the same number will repeat. So 3185. How many zeros is here? Only 2 zeros. So you have to add that 2 zeros. Here we have only 1 zero. So we have added at the last. Like that, first you have to ignore these 2 zeros. At last you have to add the 0. Okay. This is the direct multiplication. Now you can put the comma before 3 numbers and 2 numbers. Okay. So it becomes 3,18,500. Okay. So 637 into 500 is equal to 3,18,500. Okay children, have you understood? Yes. So this is the one method. We have grouped the numbers and we have multiplied. Okay. Like this you have to do it in your classwork. Okay. I have given the PDF also. You have to see and copy down. Okay. Fine. See the second problem. What is the second problem? See here. Using suitable grouping, find the product. So here they have given the 3 numbers. Okay. So we have to form a group and then we can multiply. Shall we do this one now? See here, what is the first problem? 5 into 86 into 20. Okay. See the solution, how to group the numbers. See here, 5 into 86 into 20. Okay. This is the question. First we have to group the numbers. So here you have a 20, isn't it? So first group these 2 numbers. Okay. You can group any number. It will be easy for you if you group these numbers. Understand? So first 5 into 20 into 86. Okay. First I have grouped this number because here it is tens. Okay. Here you have 0. So if you group this number, you can easily multiply. First multiply the numbers. 5 2s are 10. Okay. How many zeros here? Only 1 0. Here you don't have any 0. Here only 1 0. So add that 0. Okay. So it becomes 100. 5 into 20 is 100 into 86. Okay. You have to multiply this number now. So it will be very easy for you. Okay. 10, 100, 1000 means you can directly multiply, isn't it? So 1 into 86. 1 into 86 is 86. How many zeros here? Only 2 zeros. Add that 2 zeros here. So it becomes 8,600. So only the 2 step we have got the answer, isn't it? So no need to put the calculation for 3 numbers. Just group the number and multiply. Okay, fine children. So like this we are going to do the second problem. Okay, fine. See the second problem children. 2 into 635 into 50. Okay, this is the second problem. So what we have done the previous of the same method we are going to do here. We have to group the numbers and then multiply. Okay, see here. First one, what are the numbers we are going to group? First like this question. 2 into 635 into 50. So what are the numbers here we are going to group? So here you have a tens. Okay, that is 50. So we can group 50 and 2 first. Okay, because this is a bigger number. At last we can multiply directly. First you have to group these 2 numbers. So 2 into 50 into 635. Okay, so multiply these two numbers first inside the bracket. Okay. So 2 into 50. So 2 5s are 10. Okay. So only one zero is here. Add that 0. So it becomes 100. So 2 into 50 is 100. So into 635. So directly multiply this one. So 635 into 1 is 635. How many zeros are there? Only 2 zeros. Okay. Add that 2 zeros and put the comma. So it becomes 63,500. Okay. So 2 into 635 into 50 is equal to 63,500. Okay children. So shall we move on to the third problem now? Yes. Okay children. Now we move on to third problem. Fill in the blanks. See the first problem. 4,195 into 100. So you already know this is direct multiplication. If it is 10, 100, 1000 means you can multiply directly. Okay. See, ignore the, here you have 2 zeros. Ignore that 2 zeros and multiply this number with 1. Okay. So if you multiply this number with 1, you will get the same number, that is 4,195. At last you can add this two zeros. Okay. After that you can put commas. Okay. See, 4,195 into 100 is equal to 4,19,500. Okay children, here? Yes. Now we move on to B problem. See here, 8,130 into 1,000. 1,000 means we have 3 zeros. Okay. Ignore that 3 zeros and multiply this number with 1. Okay. So that is, if you multiply this, you will get the same number. So 8,130. Okay children. At last you have to add this 3 zeros. After that you can put commas. Okay. So 8,130 into 1,000 is equal to 81,30,000. Okay. Now we move on to C problem. See here, 4,320 into 100. Okay. Here you have 2 zeros. Ignore that 2 zeros and multiply this number with 1. Okay. So 4,320 into 1 is equal to 4,320. At last you can add this 2 zeros. Okay. After that you can put comma. So 4,320 into 100 is equal to 4,32,000. Here children? Yes. Now we move on to exercise 3.3. Multiply the following. See the first problem. 168 into 471. Okay. Shall we multiply these two numbers? Yes. See children. 168 multiply 471. Okay children. So always we have to start from ones place. See, in ones place you have 1. So we need one table. Okay. So if you multiply any number with 1, you will get the same number. See, 1 into 8. 1 8s are very good. 8. 1 6 are 6. 1 1s are 1. Okay. Now we move on to tens place. While doing in tens place, you also start from tens place. Okay. So in ones place you have to put 0. Okay. You have to start doing from tens place. Okay. Here we are taking the number in tens place. So we also should start doing the answer in tens place. Okay. See, 7 into 8. So 7 8s are 56. So 6 should put here and 5 should carry over to the next place value. Okay. Now we move on to tens place. See here, 6 into 7. So 6 7s are 42. 42 plus 5 is 47. So 7 should put down and 4 should carry over to the next place value. Yes. Now we move on to hundreds place. 1 into 7. 1 7s are 7. 7 plus 4 is very good. 11. So 11. So if it is place you can put zeros or cross out. Okay. So we have finished two numbers. Okay. This number also we have finished. This number also we can finish. So now we move on to hundreds place. Okay. See, in hundreds place you have four. Okay. For this we need 4 tables. So by taking hundreds place, you also start from hundreds place. For that, you should put 2 zeros and you have to start from hundreds place. Okay. See here, 4 into 8. 4 8s are, yes, very good, 32. So 2 should put here and 3 should carry over to the next place value. See the difference, this is circle and this is box. Okay, square. I have put for the difference. Okay. Now we move on to tens place. See, 6 4s are 24. 24 plus 3, very good, 27. 7 and 2 should carry over to the next place value. Okay. Now at the last, 1 into 4. 1 4s are 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. Now we are going to add all these numbers. Yes. See, 8 plus 0 plus 0. That is 8. Okay. Now 6 plus 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 0, 12. So 2 should put here and 1 should carry over to the next place value. Okay. Now we are going to add this number. So 1 plus 7. 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 plus 2, 10. So 10 plus 1, 11. So 1 and 1 should carry over to the next place value. Okay. Now see here, 0 plus 1, 1. 1 plus 7, 8. 8 plus 1, 9. Very good. Okay. Now the last, 0 plus 1, 1. 1 plus 6, 7. So we got the answer. 168 multiplied 471 is equal to 79,128. Okay. This is the answer for this problem. Okay. Now we move on to second problem. See here. One pair of shoes cost rupees 628. One pair of shoes cost rupees 628. Find the cost of 26 pairs of such shoes. Okay. So one pair of shoes cost is 628. They are asking to find out 26 pairs of shoes. Okay. Shall we do the problem now? Yes. See the solution here. Cost of one pair of shoes. So what is the cost of one pair of shoes? Is 628. So equal to rupees 628. Okay. Now cost of 26 pair of shoes. Okay. 26 pair of shoes is equal to 628 into 26. Okay. Shall we multiply these two numbers now? Yes. See here, we always start from ones place. Okay. See, 628 multiply 26. Okay. Shall we multiply now? Yes. Now tell me, 8 into 6. 8 6 are, yes, 48. So 8 should put here and 4 should carry over to the next place value. Okay. Now we are going to multiply in tens place value. See here, 2 into 6. 2 6 are 12. 12 plus 4, yes, very good, 16. So 6 should put here and 1 should carry over to the next place value. Okay. Now we move on to the next number in hundreds place. 6 into 6. 6 6 are 36. 36 plus 1, very good, 37. So you should not forget to add the carryover numbers. Okay, children? Yes. So we have finished doing in ones place digit. Okay. If you want to just cross out. Okay, for your clarification. Okay. Now we move on to tens place. As I have said already, if you are taking in tens place means you also should start from tens place. In ones place you can put 0. Okay. Shall we start this one now? Yes. See here, 2 into 8. 2 8s are 16. So 6 and carry over the 1 in the next place value. Okay, you should know the difference. Here for this number, for 1's place I have put circle. For 10's place I have put box. Okay. Now we move on to 10's place number. See, 2 into 2. 2 2s are 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. Next, 6 into 2. 6 2s are 12. So in empty place you can put 0 or you can put the cross mark. Okay. See, now we are going to add these two numbers. So 8 plus 0 is 8. 6 plus 6 is 12. 2 and reminder you should put here, not here. Okay. We are adding these two numbers. So if you have reminder here, you have to put here, not here. Okay. Be careful and write. Next. 7 plus 5. 7 plus 5. Yes, 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 plus 1, 13. 3 and reminder 1. Okay. Next. 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 1, 6. Last 0 plus 1, 1. So you can put comma. Okay. Thus. So therefore, cost of 26 pairs of shoes is equal to 16,328. Okay, children, happy here? Yes. Now we move on to the next problem. See here. A truck can load 258 boxes. How many boxes will be there in 50 such trucks? Okay, I will repeat it again. A truck can load 258 boxes. A truck means one truck. Okay. How many boxes will be there in 50 such trucks? Okay. See the solution here. Number of boxes in a truck. Okay. A truck means one truck. So in one truck, 258 boxes. Okay. They asked to find number of boxes in 50 trucks. Okay. So into 50. Shall we multiply this one? Yes. See here. If you multiply in any number with 0, you will get 0. So 0 into 8, 0. 0 into 5, 0. 0 into 2, 0. Okay. Now we move on to 10th place. As I have said already, if you start from 10th place, you also write the answer from 10th place. In one place you have to put 0 or cross mark. Okay. See, 5 8s are 40. 0 and 4 should carry over to the next place value. Okay. Now 5 into 5. 5 5s are 25. 25 plus 4, 29. So 9 should put down and 2 should carry over to the next place value. Now see here. 2 into 5. 2 5s are 10. 10 plus 2, 12. So as I have said already, in empty place you can put zeros. Now we can add these two numbers. 0 plus 0, 0. 0 plus 0, 0. 0 plus 9, 9. 0 plus 2, 2. 0 plus 1, 1. Now you can put comma. So therefore, number of boxes in 50 trucks is equal to 12,900. Okay, children. So I'll give the assignment for you. You have to write it in your classwork. Okay, I'll catch you in the next class. Okay, children. Now we can see an activity based on multiplication. Okay. See here, what is this? You all have in your home, right? In Tamil we can say this one as Pallanguri. Okay. You all have played, isn't it? Yes. So it is a very interesting game, isn't it? Yes. Now we are going to play in this one to find the multiplication. Okay. First I am going to use only these 3 holes. Okay. In each hole I am going to put 4 beads. Okay, so here I have some beads. Okay, so I am going to put 4 beads in each holes. Okay, see, 1 2 3 4. Next, 1 2 3 4, and the next hole, 1 2 3 4. Okay, so here I have used only 3 holes and I have put 4 beads in each hole. Okay, now we have to find the total. How to find the total easily? You have to count everything. Here you have 1 2 3 4 and 5 6, like this you can count. Okay, so no need to count like this, children. So we can easily count directly. Okay, so how many holes we have used here? 3 holes. In each hole how many beads are there? 4 beads, isn't it? So 3 4s are 12. Okay, so this is the easiest multiplication you have to do. Okay, so 3 4s are 12. You can easily find out without adding each beads. Okay, like this you can add the numbers. Okay, fine, children. Shall we do once again for another number? Yes. Okay, children, now we can see for different numbers. Okay, so totally how many holes are there? See, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so here we have 7 holes. I am going to put 5 beads in each hole. Okay, shall we do that one? See here, 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. So here I have filled all the holes with 5 beads. Understand? So now we have to find the total. How to find the total? So already I have said you cannot add with all the holes. Okay, so you can easily find the number of beads by using multiplication, isn't it? So totally how many holes are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so totally we have 7 holes. In each hole we have put 5 beads. So 7 into 5. 7 5s are 35. So you have to find here the total. What is the total number of beads? 35. Okay, within a second you have to find the total by using a multiplication. Understand? So like this you have to count the numbers, children. For simple numbers, for 1-digit number and all, you can count like this. Okay, fine. Shall we do the one more the numbers? Yes. Okay, children, now we are going to fill all the holes with 3 beads. Okay, so totally how many holes are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. Totally we have 14 holes. Now I am going to put 3 beads in each hole. Okay, see here, 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. So the next one, 1 2 3. Here 1 2 3. Here 1 2 3. Okay, see here, 1 2 3. Here 1 2 3. Here 1 2 3. Next 1 2 3. And the next one, 1 2 3. And the last one, 1 2 3. Okay, so here I have filled fully with the beads. Okay, how many beads it is have? So each hole have 3 beads. Okay, fine. Now totally how many holes are there? 14 holes. Okay, see here, totally how many holes? 14. In each hole we have 3 beads. Understand? So 14 into 3. 14 into 3 is, yes, very good, 42. Okay. So you have to write here 42. Okay. 4, 2, 42. Okay children, this is the total value of beads. Okay, so 14 into 3 is 42. Okay, fine children. So by following this one you will get a assignment. Okay, do the assignment children. Thank you.